Lunchtime on a late summer's day in London affords people the chance to let their hair down. The British have gained a reputation across the world as being heavy drinkers. A large glass of wine like this is supposed to represent a daily limit, but for many it's just the start.
It's just good to kick back every now and again and have a good time as well. You've got to remember that.
It probably will continue to be the case because that is British culture.
People here complain bitterly about the price of a litre of petrol costing more than $2. You never hear anyone complain that a litre of wine costs more than 10. Like other European countries, Britain has succeeded, at least to an extent, in making smoking socially unacceptable. And yet drinking is something else altogether. It cuts across different age ranges, across different class and social brackets. The idea of having a really big drink, particularly at the end of the week, is seen as entirely acceptable, and people don't really seem to think about the consequences. At the age of 30, Sarah Robinson wishes someone had told her earlier how dangerous alcohol can be. A sociable woman, she freely admits she used to enjoy 10 or 12 vodkas on a night out at the disco. She's now in her second round of chemotherapy for breast cancer, which she believes was triggered by excessive drinking.
When I go out drinking, you think, gosh, my liver, because that's something you see on TV. It's something people know that it causes liver damage. But I had absolutely no idea that there was a link between the amount of alcohol that I've been drinking in the past that could have caused the cancer.
The alcohol industry has proved more elusive than tobacco giants in avoiding government interference and remains extremely powerful both in lobbying and in marketing.
Delicious, clearly Smirnoff.
Cancer experts who last week warned that nearly 3 million people a year are diagnosed with avoidable cancers across the world say something has to be done to alter the idea that alcohol is fun and isn't a killer.
Look at the changing culture that we've had around smoking. In only 5 years, simply by legislating, it's suddenly become normal. Do you remember the last time you didn't put a seatbelt on? Become normal because of legislation.
Of course, it's not only Britain where people drink too much, but in few other places is it celebrated or accepted quite as much. Any government which tried telling these people that they shouldn't really drink alcohol at all would face a massive backlash. Laurence, Al Jazeera in London.